Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. You join us on a Sunday for us. We don't film on weekends anymore, do we?
Not often.
Not often, but it's quite nice. There's something about it, quite cosy and relaxing. So today is an exciting day for us because it involves some really good, hopefully, food. We love food. We love food, if you're new around here. I feel like it's one of our top 3 things in life that we enjoy.
Top 3?
Yeah.
Top 2?
What's the other one? You can't say that with nothing else.
Coffee.
What, really? You think coffee's better than
If
food?
we're talking about consumables, things you
No one said that.
ingest.
Things in life. I didn't say you can only ingest food and drinks. There is only going to ever be 2. That's such a stupid thing to say. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm going to move on before George dares speak again. But no, today we are heading over to Hove, which is, so where we live in Worthing, the next sort of town that's a bit more than a town. Is it still a town, isn't it? We live in a town technically, but it's a small town.
I don't know if we need to get into geographical
Right.
technicalities this early on in the vlog.
I'm trying to set the scene.
However, we live in Sussex, we live in Worthing, but there's a place called Brighton and Hove.
Oh.
We're going to the Hove part of Brighton and Hove.
All right, geographical.
Is that a good, I don't know, is that a simple thing?
What is it, Codes? Code's got this thing at the moment where if anything happens, or like he's like, we've gone over a bridge, and I think he's saying it because he's in the water, and he's going, huh? we don't say anything, and he just goes, huh?
That's everything.
It's like it's almost like instead of saying like, oh, what's that? Or he just goes, huh? So anyway, there's a restaurant that's opened up. It's a Filipino food restaurant, which was music to our ears when we learned that it was being opened, because for some reason, and I know that a lot of Filipinos live in Worthing and in the surrounding areas, a lot of them work for the NHS as like healthcare workers, nurses, doctors, whatever. But there's only up to now one restaurant in an hour's drive from where we live. Like, it's not an hour away, but in the hour around us, there's only one, and there's only ever been one that we know of. And we've been there a few times in Brighton. We absolutely love it, Bruja. But now another one's opened up, which is maybe 10 minutes closer to where we live. So it's getting closer. But I'm just amazed that there's only now a total of 2. I mean, firstly, it's such a great cuisine, and there's so many other like Asian restaurants around us, but nothing Filipino. But secondly, there's so many Filipinos living near us that there's only now the second one opening now, which is just mad. So that's what we're doing today. We're going for lunch. We have booked a table for when they open at 12:30. Had a little look on the menu. It seems fairly like authentic. It doesn't seem too much like they're trying to like alter the menu for English people. It feels like everything on the menu is in either Tagalog or it's like the official dishes, as opposed, I mean, I've seen a lot of Filipino restaurants like in London and stuff that will kind of change the menu slightly to maybe appeal to like a new audience, but this feels very authentic, which is what we want. Second thing I've noticed, the prices are kind of crazy. I mean, obviously, I'm not just saying it compared to the Philippines. Of course it's going to be more expensive because Filipino food, say like, I don't know, if you go to a local restaurant in the Philippines, especially out in the provinces or something, you're not going to be paying much for the food compared to the prices you pay in the UK. Anyway, that's just one of those things. But even compared to other restaurants in Hove, it feels fairly expensive. For like a main course, it's like £20. However,
love food. We do not mind paying top dollar for food if it's good.
Exactly.
If the food is good quality. If it's like incredible, amazing, delicious flavours, cooked fresh, cooked well, great quality ingredients, happy to pay it. But like on the surface, having a look through the menu, Lucy's right.
And even like the starters are like £10 or £12, which I think a starter in the UK would normally be like £7 or £8.
Yeah,
maybe.
but also 2025. Times have changed, things are getting more expensive.
Yeah, but that's still more than other restaurants we've been to recently.
True, we'll find out in this video
if
it's worth it.
And also we want to support like a new business venture. Like obviously these people have just started up their business. They've got 5-star reviews on Google. I think there's like 260 odd reviews. They're all 5-star, which is unheard of. Like normally it's a 4.8 or something is really high, but 5 stars, literally 5.0, like the top. So I'm really excited because I think we're going to get some delicious food today, and obviously great to support like not a chain restaurant, like a locally run restaurant that's in its starting part of its life. So yeah, very exciting.
You may be excited about the food. Do you know what I'm excited for? The whole feeling of eating Filipino food, and just for a brief moment, an hour today, transporting myself to that world. Because if we just flip the camera around briefly and look out here,
and actually up
this is the weather that we are currently experiencing here in the UK, and you know, it's cold, it's kind of grey, it's a little bit miserable. So for us to have some Filipino food, which takes us back, if you're new around here, like we spent so much time in the Philippines since 2018 up until the pandemic. We've been back many times since the pandemic. We love it so much, we call it our second home. It's the country we've visited the most in the whole world. We love it. And I don't know, to briefly for a time in our minds escape this and eat some great food that will be familiar to us, but we haven't had to go too far, is really, really nice. But first, if you watch the channel regularly, you know what I'm about to say. Before going to the restaurant, I'm going to run over the road, grab a quick coffee, be right back. We're going to have some food from the Philippines. Yeah, some Filipino food. Does that sound... Yeah. Do you remember the food in the Philippines? Yeah?
Valentine's Day is coming up. I don't know about you guys, I'm feeling in the mood for love. Do you have any plans this year? Let me know in the comments. Even if you're on your own, treat yourself to a lovely meal. You love yourself, you know? Speaking of love, look firstly how adorable this is. This is my new deodorant. George and I are wild partners. They've sent us some of these to try. It's basically a deodorant with natural ingredients. It's super sustainable whilst being highly effective at the same time. It contains no single-use plastic. They come in these little reusable metal tins. So I've got one here that's personalised with my name on, and it's in their like Valentine's Day Love Edition. I absolutely love this. And then George has got his black one with his name. George and I share a lot of things in life. Deodorant is not one of them. So they've got a very flexible subscription service you can choose from, but when your new scents arrive, you basically refill them in the same case. The one I've just put in this morning is their limited edition Love Potion. The sort of notes of strawberries, red berries, and champagne. So it's like the most sweet, it's honestly, I really wish, like have a sniff, I really wish you could smell this right now. George and I have actually been wild customers for a couple of years now. It's a product that works. It keeps you smelling great for 24 hours and we love that there's natural ingredients. Another scent I love that we've actually bought a few times, fresh cotton and sea salt. It's like clean laundry. They do other products as well like lip balm and body wash. And my Valentine's Day gift from me to you, I've got you 20% off any of their range. There's going to be a QR code on the screen right now and there's also a link in the description. You just need to use code JUICY20, so capital letters JUICY20, super easy, and grab some products yourself, try them out. Highly, highly recommend this limited edition Love Potion scent, and I hope you all have a very lovely romantic day, whatever it is you're up to on Valentine's Day. So menu-wise, we're actually at the time when they're doing lunch and breakfast. So we could get some breakfast bits, but I don't know if you fancy, I fancy more lunch personally. And so they've got like a whole breakfast menu here with all the usual bits. We've got like tapsilog, long silog, a house breakfast, which is funny to see because it's like sourdough, baked beans. It's like an English breakfast, but in a Filipino place. They have got some bits that are not as Filipino at all, actually. No, nothing in that. Unless it's longanisa sausage, but I don't think it is because it would say if it was, wouldn't it?
I want fish pie.
You want fish pie? I don't know if that's a Filipino dish. I could make you some later. And then their main menu looks great as well. So we've got like starters, main, sides. I don't think they've got fish pies on them. You can get some fish though. So like Pinoy barbecue, spring rolls, lumpiang, inasal chicken wings. Okay, you don't have to have fish on its own. Lechon kawali, which looked really good in the pictures. It's like a whole like long line on a plate, like a lot of pieces of it. Chicken inasal, kare, like loads of stuff, sisig. And then all the mains come with either jasmine rice, sweet potato fries, or a salad. But it's again funny, like having the choice to have sweet potato fries in a Filipino restaurant in the Philippines. It would always just like, the rice would just be the only choice. And then we've got the veggies, noodles, some pansy, seafood, and some desserts. So really nice looking menu. The next decision is how many things are we getting? Go, stop doing that, mate.
So it's a bit early for us for a cocktail. However, they do have cocktails here as well. And we noticed that they've named them after Filipino things. So we got Magellan, we got Lapu-Lapu, Bonifacio, which I saw straight away. Obviously, Lucy and I lived in BGC, Bonifacio Global City. Rizal, Passion Fruit Martini.
Oh yes, that famous district called Martini.
the famous island in the Philippines. You can eat that. Yummy. You want another one as well?
So you can put it on your plate. So I'm going straight in with the Pinoy barbecue, which looks very good. Lots of sauce. I'm like a rotisserie here with my finger. Perfect turn. It's come with the vinegar dip, and it's also got a little like cabbage and what vegetable is that? Is that like spring onion maybe? Yeah, spring onion little salad on the side. But I'm just going to go straight in with the pork. Don't know why I'm using cutlery. Very good. Nice thick piece of pork. Good flavour. I think I like it when it's a tiny bit more charred, like a bit crispier on the top. But the flavour's amazing, really, really yummy. Dip it in the vinegar now. I love that dip. That makes it.
Okay, we've got the lechon kawali here, which is one of my top 4 or 5 favourite dishes, I would say. Have a look. It's not a huge portion. How much was this? £18.50. Quite a small portion for that, I would say, personally. What do you think? But it's all about the taste. So we're going to go in. I'm going to try without the sauce first. It's very tasty. Very crispy fat on there. Intense pork flavour. Really, really nice. Some of the sauce now. Definitely adds a little bit of a sweetness to the dish.
Okay, so the inasal, it looks a different colour to how I'm used to seeing inasal. It's more like an English version of like a roast chicken. It's definitely lighter. I think inasal in my head's normally like a darker, more brown, but this is a bit more sort of yellowy colours and more how you imagine like a normal roast chicken in the UK. Like it doesn't look like it's got as much like marinating going on. It's really yummy, but there's a slight, like a subtle flavour of like an inasal that I'm used to, but it's definitely not like coming through as much as any inasal I've had in the past. It kind of just tastes like a roast chicken, which is really unusual. It's delicious, it's very well cooked, the skin's very crispy, the chicken's well cooked, it's juicy, it's not overcooked at all, really nice. But yeah, it's not got that like powerful kick that I'm used to with an inasal. I'm going to dip it in the soy sauce vinegar. And then of course now it tastes more like inasal. So again, this is like £19 for the dish. It's really tasty, but it's not like throwing flavour in my face. Like I think a lot of food from the Philippines is like we've had in the past. Let's try with the garlic rice, because garlic rice is you pay I think 50p extra to upgrade your rice to garlic. So we've got 1 jasmine and 1 garlic. I don't know why we don't have garlic rice in our life more often. We could easily make garlic rice with like every meal.
Wow, can you hear that crunch? Yummy, yummy. I've just ducked into the barbecue skewer. Delicious, really, really good, full of flavour. It's like barbecuey, sweet but not too sweet, which I always find with these. But this just reminds me of being, I don't know, on some island and we've rocked up, had a full day out, I don't know, on a boat trip or swimming or something. We come back, we're hungry, and we order a ton of these straight off the grill, street food market style, and it just takes me back to those really, really good memories.
Coconut.
You want a coconut? Why did you want a coconut?
I did.
Coda just went, I want a coconut. I was like, why? He was like, oh, well, this is Philippines food, right? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, do you have a coconut like in the Philippines? So he's got some memories of coconuts in the Philippines for sure. Fresh buko.
I think we need to next time try some other things on the menu. The bistec tagalog. I saw someone over there, they've got it. It looks really, really nice.
I can't even see the sizzling.
Oh yeah. Someone's ordered the sisig there. It's got, there's the whole mayonnaise debate.
Mayonnaise or egg?
Yeah, this has mayonnaise over it. It's not sizzling. Can't hear any sizzling or see any sizzling. But it doesn't say sizzling sisig.
Oh yeah,
on the menu, it just says sisig.
I personally love the garlic rice. If anyone knows me, they know I love rice and plain rice. I just really enjoy the taste of rice. And we don't eat much rice in our lives at the moment. It's not really a thing we eat. So that was quite a treat having 2 big bowls of rice. But I think my favourite was probably the lechon kawali. I think if the chicken inasal wasn't wasn't called in a sour on the menu, I would have enjoyed it more. I think because I had the expectation of that, like George had like the sticky, like barbecuey flavours. In a sour is one of my favourite Filipino foods, and it just tasted quite vinegary and just like a different flavour. But again, if it was something different on the menu and I didn't have that expectation in my head, I would have eaten it with a different mindset, if that makes sense. It's like being told you're going to eat chocolate ice cream and then you have vanilla, but you wanted chocolate, but vanilla's still really nice. It kind of feels like that. It's not like a negative thing, and this is by no means a bad review at all. We've really, really enjoyed the food here.
Oh, great, thanks.
Should I just put it all in the middle? Oh,
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to share everything. Thank you.
ice cream.
Yeah, but don't put a finger on it. Just wait a sec. Thank you.
This one's your... Is that the Panda Coco? Yeah. That's your one.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you can have it. Do you remember what this is called?
And the cocoa.
This is funny because there's a reel Lucy uploaded to Instagram of Coda on Boracay Beach eating Panda Coco, and he's saying it in like the most British accent ever, and this reel went viral. It's got millions and millions of views, so much so that some people recognise him as the Panda Coco baby. So for him to come back to his favourite bread that we can't get in the UK is quite cool.
What's panda sour?
And what's this one, do you remember? Yes.
One ice cream now.
So the Turon looks very good. Excuse the poured out ice cream marks there. Coda couldn't wait. Look at that, it looks very, it's actually not crispy. The outside is, yep. We've got Turon here with, actually what did it say? The menu's gone. What was it? Turon with, did it say anything? Very sticky, look at that. I love Turon. Oh, there's a jackfruit poking out just there. Gosh, that caramel is so thick, it's stuck to my teeth. That is really good Turon. Good portion as well, I think. 3 whole big long pieces. We've also got out some panda sour with butter. We've got our Panda Coco and we've got a leche flan as well that's nicely decorated with some mint leaves and little berries. I've not seen that before. So again, maybe a little British twist on the usual. Very satisfying consistency. That's got such a satisfying consistency. It reminds me of the creme caramel things you get when you're a kid. Do you remember those?
So Coda's favourite, Panda Coco. And he's kindly letting me try some. Thank you, mate. We've both got some, haven't we?
Cheers.
Cheers. Bing. This is really good. I've actually, while I was filming Lucy, already had a bite of this.
Thursday we're having our drinks tasting. We're not seeing the menu again.
Really soft, clearly freshly baked today, I'm assuming.
Then Friday.
So good. That almost tastes like a donut or something.
Turon's been sat with ice cream, and the caramel that was once soft has hardened from the ice cream. Look at this. It's like, look at that pull, the like caramel pull down there, and then you're left with this, like, I'm pushing as hard as I can there.
Save some for me.
Look at that. Nice. Is that a purple hot chocolate?
Look at that.
Purple hot chocolate. That's meant to be white.
what hot
Usually
chocolate
brown.
have you been drinking?
Do you know why it's purple?
Look, it's the look.
Wow.
It's white and brown.
Do you know why it's purple? Because it's got something called ube.
Ube.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's
like purple.
a cream there as well if you want the cream. Yeah, it's good. It's satisfying, and because the ube is not that sweet, it takes away from the usual sweetness, and I actually think that's really good.
Interesting. Give it back to me.
That's nice.
Gently.
Did you hear that?
Really quickly.
Really gently.
Oh, really gently? I thought you said quickly. Oh, look at us having our Filipino desserts.
Ice cream.
I've always been a big fan of this. Even the mang inasal one.
You've always been a big
So
fan.
good. I've always just been a big fan of this.
Oh.
Thank you, mate.
It's yummy cream.
Yummy cream, yeah. It's ube cream.
Nice some.
You can have the last bit.
The last bit, wow, thank you.
You can have the other bit here. And I can't reach
Good boy.
Lovely cream.
Is it yummy? So something inside called jackfruit. And the outside bit's really crispy and really sweet, isn't it?
crispy.
Yeah? Oh yeah, I can hear it. So one other cool thing here, they actually do karaoke, very Filipino, and apparently the people of Hove are, because down here, like there's, until you get into Brighton, there's not really karaoke spots, so apparently people are getting wind that karaoke is a thing here, and a lot of their customers are coming just for the karaoke and then drinks in the evening and stuff, which is quite cool. The girl here said that I can have a quick look at the karaoke room, so I'm going to try and do that now. Thank you.
Yeah, people dine out here, and then when it gets to the evening, if it's getting a bit busier, we push the tables back, and then this bit turns into like a little dance floor.
That's so cool. And do you have like live music, or is it just?
Yeah, so we've got YouTube Premium, so people can choose whatever song they want and whatever language and stuff. And then, our owner's wife also does performances here as well, so she hosts the karaoke, which is really nice,
Okay, it's now the next day, and I don't know what happened last night. I think we were so full up, we just sort of got home, did our usual bedtime routine with Codes, and then, we went for a haircut. Coda had a haircut, because it was only down the road from the restaurant, so he had his new hair, ready for his birthday. I think actually the next video on the channel we're going to film his birthday, because we've started filming his birthdays every year, so this will be our 3rd birthday vlog for him. Well, technically 4th if you count the day of his birth. So there's 4 birthday videos for him. I mean, sometimes I think, is it more of like a private family day and we should just not have cameras on, but I actually really like capturing the memories so we can look back on them. It's more just like, less of a vlog, more of just like a montage of his birthday. So if that's something that you might like to watch, then that'll be the next video on the channel, and it's just nice to have those memories to look back on, because we often like go back to his 1st and 2nd birthday videos and he just looks so tiny compared to how he does now, and even how he talks and the facial expressions, like obviously it's still him, but it's like wild how much he changes in a year. So that's going to be the next video on the channel. But yeah, we've got his haircut ready for his birthday. We've got a really nice weekend planned this weekend, which we'll be showing you, and then he's also got a birthday party this weekend. So his birthday's on Saturday, and they've got a birthday party on Sunday for him. So we've got a little 2-day birthday weekend for him this weekend, which he's really excited for. I'm really excited for. He's just so into it this year. He just loves it. He loves presents. I think that's what it is. But yeah, food was great. Really, really nice Sunday yesterday for us, going out for lunch and then having his haircut. Yeah, got home, did the kind of bedtime routine, and then like collapsed. We were just knackered. I think maybe it was the rice. I had so much rice. I was in like a food coma. Food wise, so the bill came to £75, and that was, we had a hot chocolate to share with the dessert, so that was a drink, but we didn't have any other drinks. We just had water that was free. 1 starter, 2 mains, and 2 desserts, I think, because they actually ended up giving us the Panda Sour and the Panda Cocoa for free, bless them, which was really sweet, because we said how much Coda loved Panda Cocoa, and they gave us a little box to take away with us, which I think it seems, again, like I know we keep talking about this price thing, but like £75 seems quite a lot for that number of meals, like starter, 2 mains, 2 dessert, and 1 drink. We didn't like order a full portion for Coda because he'd already kind of eaten lunch that day. He just like had snacks. He had a bit of the lechon and a bit of the chicken in the sour and stuff, and of course lots of the dessert. But yeah, really, really lovely food. And the lady who like took our order and brought our food over and stuff was really kind and just a nice person. So it was a really nice experience overall. Oh, so tired. But I am going to end the video here, and we'll see you in the next one on Coda's 3rd birthday. Mental that we've got a 3-year-old. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you very soon in the next Juicy vlog next week. And then the one after that one is our next trip. So lots of fun stuff planned on the channel. And yeah, see you soon. Thanks for watching.